It is time for a David update to my friends out there in social media land. So I know you haven't heard from me in a few weeks, but we have been working diligently through David's job coaching program over at VCU with 2 opportunities for short-term employment, all right? And both opportunities, as of today, have been extended to him. So this is a breakthrough day, and we are just praising God for this opportunity. So the first opportunity is with the Federal Reserve Bank. That's downtown Richmond. David went for an interview a few weeks ago. I wasn't allowed to go in because I wasn't on the security list. So he went way underground in the building downtown to interview for something called the cash team. And this is a group of people that fill the cash orders for 3 or 4 states, maybe even 5 states in our area of the country. And they take in all the currency and sort through it. They find counterfeits with their machines, and they load up cash for orders for armored trucks to go all over these several states in our area. And it was so funny because David told me when he came out of the interview that they had him practice pushing one of the heavy carts of cash just to see if he could handle the equipment. And I said, well, could you do it? And he said, yeah, I could do it. And I said, well, how much money was in there? And he told me it was $6.4 million in this one cart. I said, are you kidding me? I said, what was it, coins or what? He said, no, it was all in 20s. So he pushed a cart with $6.4 million in $20 bills. So that was an experience. So anyway, the Fed has extended him through what they call their ABLE program. It's for people with disabilities. It's a June-July opportunity for people to go in and get job experience and get job training. But there is no guarantee or really certain option for that to become a long-term job. There have been clients that have made it a long-term job before, but not all of them. And I think it was like another 5-month wait after that summer program until that client actually was hired permanently. But it's still an opportunity. All right, so let's talk about this next opportunity. This is at Richmond-based Altria, which, you know, old people like me used to call Philip Morris. And this is very specific to the IT field that David has studied for at his, with his college degree from Reynolds Community College. So this is what they call a neurodiversity hiring initiative at Altria, and it is in their advanced analytics department. So David went for about a 2-hour interview a few weeks ago to meet a team of those people, the IT folks, and one gentleman in the HR department. They wanted to get to know him and find out what he could do with programming. Well, we kind of hit a standstill during the interview because David has experience with SQL programming, but it's way back from high school at the Chesterfield Technical Center when he took Oracle database programming at the tech center in high school, and he used SQL programming back then. And they kept asking him questions, you know, how have you used this in a work environment? Well, he didn't have an answer for that because he's never been employed. He's never had an opportunity. So all he could discuss was just his schoolwork, you know, the modules and the projects, and that he passed and got certified through that program. And he had dual enrollment credits there. So they use a language or a programming language called R, like the capital letter R. And they asked him about that, and he's like, I've never even heard of that, much less used it. So then guess what happened? Like a week or 2 later, they sent him a 2-page assignment. It probably had 15 to 20 steps. It was this huge assignment where they gave him all these different spreadsheets, CSV files, and they gave him an assignment in R that he had to clean this data, reorganize it, and synthesize it into new data, run some stats on it, and write up a report on it. They did give him like a 2-page document with a bunch of R links, but guys, many times those links didn't tell him what to do. So he spent 8 days working on this assessment for them, and even Wayne and I would sit with him sometimes to give him encouragement and try to look up, dozens of YouTube videos and websites and blogs to see if people in this IT community of R had experience with these specific tasks that David had to do. And we just hit some dead ends. I remember one of the Saturdays, we spent 6.5 hours straight trying to get unstuck from one thing. And it just broke me. At the end of the day, I was in tears. I gave David a break. So he did reach out to the folks at Altria and showed them some screenshots of the coding that he had done. Anyway, they responded, got him unstuck. But the unstuck instructions was like a 5-step process in R that wasn't on any of the links. So, Wayne and I said it might even be that Altria was trying to see what David would do with an impossible task. So, what they learned is he would email for help and ask specific questions and show screenshots of the work he had already done. So he asked for help probably 3 times over those 8 days, and he was able to end up finishing that assignment. And today, just now, we've gotten a message through VCU, his contact, that they want to extend an apprenticeship to David for 3 to 4 months. Now, their goal is long-term employment for David if it all works out. But, this 3 to 4 month apprenticeship would need to be the right fit. So it's a chance for David to see if he's able to meet their expectations, learn their systems, and it's a chance for them to kind of have an out after that 3 or 4 month period that the apprenticeship would end. So I really feel like David's going to go in the direction of the Altria position because it is in IT, which is his field of study. And also, if he can learn this language, Wayne and I are thinking it's really translatable to another opportunity if Altria doesn't work. So I know this has been a long update, but I just wanted to thank you for your prayers and your thoughts. This is just an answered prayer. I can't tell you just what this means to our family, because one of these opportunities could lead to independence for David. That job piece, that financial piece is so important for him so he can learn to manage his own money and, have his own place one day. So thank you so much for praying. Keep praying for us because, it's not over till it's over, but we have made big steps. And I'm just so thankful to the team at VCU. RRTC is the name of their office as well. So have a great weekend, guys. Stay dry. Take care. Bye.